Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, you guys, it's me, Garza Moreno. And today, we are diving headfirst into a topic that is, frankly, the cornerstone of my daily existence. The epic, the legendary, the sometimes terrifyingly hilarious world of cat and dog fights. Specifically, cat and dog, because let me tell you, the drama in this household is next level. It's like a reality TV show, but with more fur and significantly less manufactured conflict because, trust me, this beef is 100% organic, grass-fed, and probably gluten-free, knowing my cat. I swear I live with two tiny furry toddlers who communicate exclusively through passive aggression, blatant thievery, and the occasional WWE-style takedown. Today, we're diving into the hilarious world of cat and dog fights, and I've got the receipts. I've compiled some, moments from their ongoing saga of mutual disdain. And I'm not even exaggerating. Sometimes I look at them and I'm like, did I adopt pets? Or did I accidentally sign up to moderate a furry version of a daytime talk show where everyone's mad all the time? It's a wild ride, filled with hisses that could curdle milk, barks that register on the Richter scale, and stare-downs so intense, I'm pretty sure they're communicating telepathically about who gets the prime sunbeam spot. It's a constant battle for resources, affection, and I suspect my sanity. So, buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to embark on a journey. Let's see why my cat absolutely hates my dog, or at least why they like their mortal enemies locked in an eternal struggle for dominance over the living room rug. I've got the footage, I've got the commentary, and I've definitely got the therapy bills stacking up. We're going to analyze their tactics, their motivations, and maybe, just maybe, figure out who the instigator is, or maybe we'll just laugh until we cry. Either way, it's going to be a time. Let's get into it. First up, we have the classic hiss-off. My cat, bless her little cotton socks, is not having any of it. Oh my god, you guys, the hiss. It's not just hiss, it's an art form. It's a declaration of war. It's a Shakespearean monologue condensed into a single venomous exhalation of air. My dog, bless his goofy, well-meaning heart, will just be existing, like breathing too loud or wagging his tail with slightly too much enthusiasm in the cat's general vicinity. And bam! The hiss erupts. It's like a tiny furry landmine that you just never see coming, and that goes with it. Ears back, eyes narrowed into slits of pure, unadulterated rage. It's a look that says, I am contemplating all the ways I can make your life a living nightmare, starting with this auditory assault. And my dog? He just stands there looking utterly bewildered, like, what did do? I was just sniffing the air. Is sniffing illegal now? Did the rules change again? You can see the confusion in his big, dopey eyes. He'll do this little head tilt, maybe let out a soft, questioning woof, as if to say, are you okay, tiny, angry cloud? But the cat? Oh no, she's not falling for his innocent act. She sees right through it. She's convinced he's plotting world domination, one stolen nap spot at a time, and this hiss is her first line of defense. It's the warning shot before the actual tiny, claw-filled storm. Sometimes I think she practices her hisses in the mirror, perfecting the pitch and duration for maximum psychological impact. It's truly a masterclass in feline fury. Honestly, the sheer of the hiss is what gets me. It's such a dramatic, over-the-top reaction to like the dog walking past her at a distance of 10 feet. But to her, it's a clear violation of her personal space, her sovereign territory, her entire reason for being. My cat is not having any of it. She's drawing a line in the sand, or more accurately, on the living room carpet, and that line is defended with the ferocity of 1,000 suns, all channeled through a sound that makes my skin crawl. It's her superpower, and she wields it with terrifying precision. You just know that in her mind she's a fierce panther, and the dog is, I don't know, a particularly annoying oversized gnat. Next, the ultimate betrayal. My dog thinks the cat's bed is his now. Oh, the sheer of this fluffy little criminal. You guys, the cat has like 5 different beds. Okay, maybe 3, but they're beds. They're strategically placed, perfectly molded to her tiny judgmental form. And then the dog, this giant lumbering goofball, decides that the bed he wants, the bed that will suffice for his majestic nap, is the cat's smallest, fluffiest, most obviously cat-sized bed. It's like watching a grown man try to squeeze into a toddler's car seat. It's comical, it's absurd, and it is an act of outright aggression in the feline rulebook. And he doesn't just the bed. Oh no, that would be too simple. He conquers it. He circles it 3 times, digs at it like he's trying to unearth ancient treasure, and then flops down with this sigh of contentment, spilling out over all the edges. He looks so pleased with himself. completely oblivious to the tiny, furry storm cloud gathering in the corner, watching his every move. The cat will just sit there, stock still, staring. It's a stare that could curdle concrete. You can almost hear her internal monologue. That is bed. That is my sanctuary. And this has defiled it with his dogness. The betrayal is palpable. It hangs in the air thicker than the dog's shedding fur. Sometimes the cat will try to reclaim her throne. She'll approach cautiously, maybe attempt a stealthy leap, hoping to startle him out of it, or she'll just sit an inch away, radiating pure, concentrated disapproval, hoping to shame him into moving. It rarely works. The dog is usually dead asleep, dreaming of chasing squirrels, or he'll just open one eye, give a lazy tail thump that says, "Oh hey, didn't see you there. This bed is great, right?" And the cat's little face just crumples. It's the ultimate betrayal, a clear sign that in this house there are no rules, only chaos and stolen comfort. My dog thinks the cat's bed is his now, and honestly I think he just enjoys the drama. Chapter 3, Paw and Order Special Swatting Unit. And here comes the Paw of Fury. My cat is not afraid to throw some punches, or well, swats. Tiny, lightning-fast swats that come out of nowhere. The dog will be minding his own business, maybe sniffing a dust bunny or contemplating the meaning of life. And then a little paw, claws usually sheathed, thankfully most of the time, connects with his nose or his ear. It's so fast if you blink you'll miss it. It's like she's a tiny, furry ninja, executing a perfectly timed, albeit slightly uncalled for, strike. The element of surprise is her greatest weapon, and she uses it with ruthless efficiency. The dog's reaction is always priceless. It's this mixture of shock, confusion, and mild indignation. He'll jump back, shake his head, and look at the cat like, "What was for? I was just peacefully coexisting here, man." And the cat? She'll either be sitting there grooming a paw with an air of complete innocence as if to say, "Who, me? I would never." Or she'll have this tiny smug look on her face like she's just won a major victory. Sometimes she'll even do a slow blink afterwards, which in cat language can mean affection. But in this context, I'm pretty sure it means, "Yeah, I did that, and I'll do it again. Don't test me, giant fluffy oaf." My cat is not afraid to throw some punches, and honestly, I think it's her way of keeping the dog in line, or at least reminding him that she is small but mighty. It's a power move. It's her saying, "I may be a fraction of your size, but my reflexes are superior, and my tolerance for your shenanigans is paper thin." Sometimes there's a little hiss that accompanies the swat, just for good measure, like a verbal exclamation point to her physical punctuation. It's a complex system of communication they have, mostly involving the cat asserting her dominance and the dog looking perpetually bewildered by the rules of this very one-sided game. You gotta admire her spirit, though. She's got guts, that tiny little fluff ball of fury. Chapter 4, The Barking Mad Chronicle. A symphony of woofs, the barking battle begins. My dog is trying to assert dominance, or maybe he's just really excited about a squirrel he saw 3 hours ago, and needs to tell everyone, including the cat, who could not care less. Oh my god, the barking. It's not just any barking, it's this deep, resonant woof that echoes through the house like a foghorn. And he doesn't just bark things, he barks, or so he seems to think. He'll see the cat just like chilling on the back of the sofa, minding her own business, and he'll decide that is the moment for a vocal performance. He'll stand there, tail wagging furiously, and just bark. And the cat's reaction, pure, unadulterated annoyance. She'll give him this withering glare, the kind that could freeze lava. Her ears will twitch, her tail will start lashing back and forth, the feline equivalent of a ticking time bomb. Sometimes she'll let out a low, guttural growl, a warning that she's in the mood for his canine concert. But does the dog listen? Rarely. He seems to interpret any reaction from the cat, even a hostile one, as engagement. "Oh, you're growling? You must want to play. Let me bark louder to show you how much fun we're having." It's a vicious cycle of auditory warfare. My dog is trying to assert dominance, I think, or maybe he's just incredibly socially awkward and doesn't understand that his preferred method of communication is the cat's personal version of nails on a chalkboard. He'll bark, she'll hiss or swat. He'll bark some more, maybe with a playful bow thrown in, completely misreading the room. It's like they're speaking two different languages and both of them are shouting. I'm just in the middle like, can we please use our inside voices? Or better yet, our inside silence. But no, the barking battle must continue, a daily symphony of woofs and subsequent feline fury, all set to the soundtrack of my slowly eroding patience. Chapter 5. The chase scene. Fur flying, dignity optional. Finally, the chase is on. Who will come out on top? Honestly, it's anyone's guess on any given day. Sometimes it starts with the dog getting a sudden burst of zoomies, and the cat, unfortunately, happens to be in his flight path. Other times the cat, in a bold and frankly uncharacteristic move, will instigate it with a well-aimed swat and then a strategic retreat, daring the dog to follow. It's like watching a high-stakes game of tag, but with more potential for minor injuries and definitely more collateral damage to my furniture. They'll tear through the house like a furry tornado, a whirlwind of paws and tails and occasionally a yelp or a hiss. The dynamics of the chase are fascinating. Sometimes the dog is clearly the chaser, all gangly legs and enthusiastic barks, convinced he's about to catch the elusive feline prey. But the cat? Oh, she's agile. She's a parkour master. She'll leap onto countertops, scale bookshelves, disappear under beds, only to reappear moments later in a completely different part of the room, looking smug. Then, just when you think the dog has the upper hand, the roles will reverse. The cat will get this wild look in her eyes, puff up her fur to twice her normal size, and suddenly the one chasing the dog, who looks utterly terrified by this sudden display of demonic possession from his usually smaller housemate. Who will come out on top? It's less about a clear winner and more about who gets tired or bored first. Often the chase ends as abruptly as it began, with both of them panting in different corners of the room, eyeing each other warily, a temporary truce declared until the next perceived slight. Or it ends with me yelling, "Knock it off, you two, before you break something expensive!" It's chaotic, it's a little bit stressful, but I have to admit there's a certain comedic timing to their antics. The sheer commitment to the drama is something to behold. It's their daily cardio, I guess, and my daily dose of what fresh hell is this? Outro peace treaty pending. Don't hold your breath. Thanks for watching, guys. Phew, what a roller coaster of fur and fury, right? I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into the daily soap opera that is my life with these two adorable little monsters. As you can see, the reasons why my cat hates my dog, or at least pretends to with Oscar-worthy dedication, are numerous and varied. From territorial disputes over prime napping real estate to communication breakdowns of epic proportions, it's a never-ending saga. But, you know, amidst all the hissing, swatting, barking, and chasing, I secretly think they sort of, maybe deep down, don't entirely loathe each other. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking from a perpetually hopeful pet parent. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more funny pet videos, because trust me, there is more material where this came from. Let me know in the comments if your pets have similar dramatic relationships. I need to know I'm not alone in presiding over a household that sometimes feels like a furry fight club. Do you have a cat that rules the roost with an iron paw? Or a dog that just doesn't understand the concept of personal space? Share your stories, I live for this stuff. Maybe we can start a support group. Owners of Dramatically Warring Pets Anonymous, I'd join. See you next time. Hopefully by then my cat and dog will have signed a temporary peace treaty, or at least agreed to disagree in a slightly quieter manner. But let's be real, that's probably not gonna happen, which means more hilarious content for all of us, right? Silver linings, people, silver linings. Thanks again for tuning in, and remember to give your own furry overlords an extra treat for me. Or don't if they're currently in the middle of a cold war. You do you. Bye, guys.